Hey, I'm Third Families. So we've taken a little bit of an extended break since our last video announcement. You know, time is a strange thing. One week seems to fly by while the next week seems to go at a snail's pace. We're all just trying to figure it out day by day. Well, I'm here and I'm excited, and I hope that you will enjoy everything that I share during this video announcement. This is going to be our setup, so everything you see here in the next 10 minutes, it's going to be me. And so feel free to put this video in your pocket as you're walking the pup around the block, or if you want to stream it over your car radio as you're driving the kids around. Whatever you need to do, but just please stay engaged as we are covering a lot. For those that missed our first two videos, or anyone who stumbled upon this in all the various ways that our videos are put out there, let me introduce myself. I'm Jeremy Hobbs. I'm the Recreation Director of I Am Third Sports here at Centenary. And I'm going to spend the first half of this video just revisiting our organization's fundamental beliefs. We scheduled a video release for early June, but our staff felt like our news would take away from the continued pandemic updates and the social injustice protests that are much more impactful and useful. It's safe to say that the last few months have been extra challenging to navigate. I think we can all agree that we've been pushed to the brink on every emotional level that exists. One noticeable void that has hit me the hardest has been the inability to connect within our I Am Third community. Through this shutdown period, I've realized how much community I Am Third has to offer and how dependent I was on the routine for all the interactions. I'm sure there are hundreds of families that feel the same way I do. We've built something really special here at I Am Third, and I'm proud of our youth sports community. Please understand, I Am Third is not your typical youth sports organization. We're the recreation ministry at Centenary. We seek to foster spiritual and athletic development for everyone involved, not just athletes, everyone that's involved. And it's our hope that we're successful in using athletics to become a kingdom community empowered by God to make disciples for the transformation of the world. Our hope is that while you're a part of I Am Third, you'll run a little faster, kick a little harder, jump a little higher, and shoot better. But please know that sports is just the tool that we use to provide a safe space for the gospel to be spread. We're on a mission to teach that God should come first above anything else in your life. You should aim to put others second in everything you do, and then you should live with the I Am Third mindset at all times. We want I Am Third in our sports community to be part of the worldview that your family is creating. But we hope above anything that your time at I Am Third is invested. By enrolling your child into any of our programs, our church and our sports staff are making a commitment to you. We exist to serve everyone involved in our program. Players, coaches, referees, spectators, everybody. It's our hope that through serving God and others, that families will experience Jesus in a mighty way. We've missed serving your family this past spring. We truly desire that I Am Third is not just another activity that your family does week to week, but rather it becomes just an amazing time for children and families to spend a little bit more time together and for those teams to create memories that will last a lifetime. We know you wouldn't come to I Am Third if our programs were a complete mess. And each season, every camp, every lesson, every clinic we do, we strive to be excellent in everything. We want that to be the attractive side of why you chose I Am Third. We know that we won't get it right 100% of the time, but please know that our staff promises to lead humbly and honestly so that your family can get the best youth sports experience that we believe you deserve. As we move into phasing our programs back in, please trust that our church and our sports staff is committed to keeping safety as one of our top priorities. As we move into a new normal for however long that is, please just show grace in everything that is going on. In this unprecedented time, we just request that you show grace by those affected directly by the virus. We hope that you show grace to those who are having doubts about gathering in small or large spaces. And please show grace to our staff as we try to provide the best space for your family to safely return to youth sports. We have consulted with several other youth sports organizations here in Kentucky, and we've had the opportunity to consult with some other youth sport organizations in other states as well. We want to be leaders here in Central Kentucky and in the state of Kentucky in the youth sports industry, and we believe that we have the plan to do that. And as a continued reminder, just please stay engaged and alert to all of the ways that we've been communicating. Let technology be your friend. Sign up for text alerts in your league app's dashboard. Follow us on all the various social media accounts. Flag our emails and then participate in our surveys as we provide those to try to get a pulse of how our families are absorbing information. But please stay locked in when all information comes out. As we look toward the hope of phasing in, there's one silver lining we've discovered. For us, it was giving back to the community that is hurting so deeply. Yes, we've facilitated some others our second campaigns over the past several years, and most have had very successful results. But the staggering fact is that we canceled our spring sports, and yet we were able to give away over $8,000 to local nonprofits. We took your generous donations from league fees. We also used the fundraiser donations for the restaurants that we did in May, and we wrote checks to organizations, local organizations that we partner with, to help the hundreds upon hundreds of hurting families that are being affected by their own community. We were absolutely blown away by the generosity of our I Am Third community. So we've decided to continue offering the donation opportunity during the online registration. You know, looking back at the initial video announcement we released in early April, our season cancellation was really difficult on us. I'm sure it was difficult on you. Several families had no idea whether they'd be financially by their next paycheck, let alone by the middle and the end of summer. So if your family missed the chance to donate and you would like to pay it forward now, we'll take all of the donations collected during online registration and we will give them away to local nonprofits. We'll still have our in-season, others our second campaign, so the entire family and players and everybody can be more hands-on. But we were just so deeply moved by the overwhelming generosity from our members that we'd be remiss if we didn't continue to do it. So speaking of communications, notifications, and registrations, I wanted to just remind you that fall 2020 soccer registration is now open. You can visit our website, iamthird.org. You can sign up there through the soccer link. You can also register through the I Am Third app. If you missed our email last week, just a quick refresher, the season will begin a little bit earlier than previous fall seasons. The calendar actually gives us a lot of flexibility, so we have the opportunity to have one game before Labor Day, and it gives us some options towards the end of the season should we have to postpone or cancel because of weather or other social distancing restrictions. Along with fall soccer, we've decided to offer a 4-week mini season of our 3v3 basketball league. Since our spring was completely canceled, we had to shut down half of our basketball clinic. We weren't even able to start our 3v3 league in the spring. So we're going to continue to work through some logistics, but be on the lookout for the registration to open in the next few days. This 3v3 basketball season will only run 4 weeks, and it'll start in August and end in early September. And before you guys sign off, we do have one fairly large announcement. Effective this upcoming fall, we are shifting all of our sports programming calendar. Internally, we've been discussing this for probably over a year, and as we navigated the health concerns that currently exist and that are going to continue to exist, we just felt like it was time to make the move now. There are several layers to our reasoning on this, But the main focus really boiled down to our staff and our scheduling preventing your family's overlapping schedules within our seasons. So here's what this is going to look like. The traditional outdoor soccer seasons will continue to bookend our league calendar. So what does that mean? Fall soccer will continue to be August through October, but our 5-on-5 basketball league is now shifting. For kindergarten through middle school, our 5-on-5 basketball league is going to be October through December, so we'll be done before Christmas. All of winter soccer will be after Christmas, starting in January and run through February. So all of our indoor soccer is going to be January through February. And then our junior NBA sponsored 3v3 basketball league that we did not get the chance to have in the spring, we're going to start back again in the spring of 2021. That's going to be February and March. And then, like I mentioned above, the spring soccer season will continue to be offered March through May. We'll continue to sprinkle in camps and clinics and other miscellaneous events throughout the year, but these are going to be our league program schedules. Like I said, effective this upcoming fall. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to listen to us. Hopefully, this announcement brings some good news and just some reminders about what our league's about, what our mission is, and who we are and who we're trying to be in the youth sports community. Thanks so much.